The snowers. The knowers. Not the know-it-allers, the knowers. We're the knowers. We know. Believe, believe. Alright, I'm definitely going to have to edit this. We were going to, wow. We were going to explore some things today. Some things are a little bit chaotic and unorganized, and I'm not ready. I thought I would be ready just with the topic of what I wanted to talk about and what I believe. Now, what happened was the Earth it crashed into a big body of water. So, whenever you have water, say like you have a drop, let's say not like a drop like we'd say a drop we would get here, but like what you would say maybe a space ball amount of water in space. If it was out there floating, wouldn't it turn into a round like planet or a meteor or comet that was coming at you at a certain rate of speed? So what I believe now is the Pangaea. So the Pangaea could have existed. We had this where it was originally I was trying to get a cutout, and this you can look this up on the internet, and it comes up um, really really quick, I believe, on your search if you're searching for Pangaea. This green one in particular is um, on the engine searches if you look it up. So what I said was I was trying to say that the Pangaea may have not existed. Well, what I'm saying is it didn't exist exactly the way that people thought. It wasn't the beginning shape of the planet. The planet was much smaller, like I said, but it had crashed into a big body of water, submerged, crashed, and then became one with planet Earth. So I believe that planet Earth was maybe more the size of Mars. I believe Mars is that much smaller, and it's all crust. It's no water, right? The water that's on Mars um is frozen water up in the poles. There's no running water on the planet right now, but there's no telling what would happen if how it would take shape if Mars were out there and another planet, but it was all water, crashed into Mars and created a new Earth, sort of. Or was the beginning of a place where um, species like humans and other animals we have here could exist. Maybe. I mean, it's a red planet now, but a blue planet hits it, they collide. Other planets, wouldn't they somewhat necessarily, if they collided, wouldn't they maybe take one shape, possibly? I don't know if they, if sounds like a good argument I make. So, um, I just wanted to say that there now I see that there's a possibility that the Pangaea existed before. You can see it like I was trying to point out. I cut it all differently, like this piece on this side, this side right here on the back, actually belonged to this side over here. But what I did was I put two together to show that the other sides fit. See that? And there's other water structures or whatever it looks like, rivers, that river ocean thing I was talking about maybe was there. So the earth began with some water on it, but it the salt water, the ocean water out there is alien. it's alien to this planet. So you say like aliens come here, ancient aliens and this and that. That's a good way to point that out. Alien, it's a good expression because they're not from here. They didn't start here. So our origins might not be from here exactly either, but we're born here, we're bred here, and we've been here for thousands of years. So we earn the title of being from here. So regardless of where all of our human species come from, we all have been here long enough to not be called aliens now, even if we were alien. So um, I wanted to put that in there, and I don't know if I'm going to maybe make a longer video out of this because I needed to do some research. Um, Maybe I can I'll upload this video. I'll let it go for now. With my, I'm just, cause that's simple. I don't need to go off talking about a bunch of different things. So my title is gonna be was Planet Earth um uh possibly during the Great Flood, how the Great Flood occurred. Did it basically um collide with another planet, with the alien planet, with another planet body of water, because it would take, like I said, some shape. So I'll work on the title, a catchy title for that. But we're wanting to do more research on mana. We're looking to look at different species of people, and one of the next videos that I do here, we're going to look for a Bible perspective and see if we can find anything in the Bible that says anything about. I know it talks about manna, so we'll see what the Bible says about manna. Then we'll look at different species of people. Then we're going to look at the mark of the beast. And this is all biblical perspective. The world can interpret what the Bible says, but it was a Bible prediction. So we're going to look at it not just because we take favor for what the Bible says and what other people say. Then, so that was it. Was planet Earth was struck by a planet of water. That's my hypothesis. I believe it was. Um, then the last two things that I'm gonna make the next video on is we're gonna try to take a little bit more in-depth look at Goliath in the Bible and see, because what I want to know is basically my question there is the deal was when David fought Goliath, there was a deal there that they made. So the Israelis become their slaves, or um, Goliath's people become the Israel slaves. So David beat Goliath. So I don't know if the Jews killed them off or if they actually made the giants their slaves. So that's why I want to take an in-depth look on that and see if there's anything else that I can throw in there that's, you know, kind of maybe a phenomenon that the Bible would describe in that when I'm researching that in particular. And then I want to look at the Garden of Eden. At the beginning, we were given the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve. So at the end, when we're free from sin, we're not doing anything to keep us out of the Garden of Eden. Are we going to be welcome back into the Garden of Eden? And is the Garden of Eden just a wide earth kind of aura that just spreads and will go around any person who's blessed with that? So that's what I want to think about that for a minute on a hypothesis type of note too about the Garden of Eden. Are we going back once we get into perfect state that we'll be in, is it going to be the Garden of Eden. Alright, my computer is trying to go to sleep on me. It doesn't recognize this. They're 10 minutes long, so that's pretty good long for a short video. Alright, I appreciate anybody that checked this out and give me any comments, whatever. Thanks.